You scroll through YouTube, TikTok, Insta, and what do you see? AMG here, Tesla there, and of course, good old VW Golf. Same cars, same influencers, same content. But while the internet drools over horsepower, launch control, and 0-100 bragging rights, something else is happening, quietly, in the background. There are cars out there doing incredible work, being smart, efficient, fun to drive, and dependable but they never go viral. No drama, no fake exhaust pops, just honest greatness. Today, we shine a light on those cars, the underrated, overlooked, and often misunderstood heroes of the road in 2025. So let's break free from the mainstream. I'm bringing you 5 cars that nobody really celebrates, but absolutely should. Some are practical geniuses, others are hidden performance gems, but all of them deserve your respect. Let's get into it. Mazda 3, the underrated all-rounder. First up is a car that should honestly be talked about in the same breath as premium German hatchbacks, but somehow it isn't. I'm talking about the Mazda 3. You've probably walked past one without a second glance, and that's a shame, because visually, this thing is a stunner. Mazda calls their design language Kodo, soul of motion, and it shows. The curves are smooth, elegant, almost sculptural. It's not trying too hard like some angular look-at-me hatchbacks. It's confident in its simplicity. Inside, even better. Real materials, not cheap plastics. Beautiful stitching, soft touch surfaces, a cockpit that hugs the driver in all the right ways. It feels like a €40,000 car, but it starts far below that. And while everyone's chasing touchscreen chaos, Mazda sticks to physical knobs and clear layouts. You don't need to take a course just to change the climate settings. And under the hood, Mazda does it differently. The SkyActiv-X engine is an engineering marvel. It's a petrol engine that behaves like a diesel, with high compression, direct injection, and no turbo lag. The result? Smooth power delivery and real-world fuel consumption around 500 kilometers. No fake performance, no gimmicks. Just a beautiful, driver-focused car that reminds you what quality and simplicity really mean. The Mazda 3 isn't just a good alternative. It's arguably better than the Golf in nearly every category. You just have to give it a chance. Honda Jazz Fit, the urban genius. This next one will surprise a lot of people. The Honda Jazz, or Fit if you're in the US, has a reputation as an old person's car, but that couldn't be more wrong in 2025. Honda quietly transformed this car into a tech-savvy, hyper-efficient urban genius. And the best part? It's all seamless. You don't plug it in, you don't push weird drive modes, you just drive, and the hybrid system does all the work. In the city, it'll run fully electric a lot of the time. Out of town, the system blends gas and electric perfectly, often giving you under 400 kilometers without even trying. But the real magic is in the interior, specifically the magic seats. These are not your average fold-downs. These rear seats flip up like theater chairs, letting you store tall items vertically in the back. Bikes, plants, moving boxes? No problem. Add in the tall roofline, excellent visibility, and compact size, and you've got a car that's perfect for city life. Yet inside, it feels far bigger than it looks. Reliable as a hammer, efficient as a hybrid can be, and clever beyond belief. That's the Jazz. Subaru Forester 2025, the off-road sleeper. Now let's get a little rugged. The 2025 Subaru Forester might just be the most no-nonsense, overachieving SUV in its class. Forget the Instagram crossovers with blacked-out trim and 22-inch wheels that never leave the suburbs. The Forester is for real life: rain, snow, dirt trails, and Costco parking lots. The 2025 model refines everything Subaru fans love. It's built on the updated global platform, keeping the low center of gravity and standard symmetrical all-wheel drive. That means grip in all conditions, and it's not an expensive add-on like with some competitors. Inside, the Forester is all about space and usability. Tall windows for visibility, wide doors for easy entry, a massive cargo area with a low loading height. And yes, those Subaru rear seats still fold completely flat. The updated infotainment system is finally competitive, a big vertical touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, snappy responses, and no fuss. Under the hood, the new mild hybrid 2.5L Boxer engine gives you solid fuel economy while keeping that signature Subaru balance. It won't win drag races, but that's not the point. And then there's safety. Eyesight is standard, with adaptive cruise, lane centering, emergency braking, the works. Combine that with top crash test scores and a reputation for long-term durability, and you've got an SUV built for the long haul. The Forester isn't loud, it isn't trendy, it's just right. And in a world of marketing fluff, that's worth celebrating. Suzuki Swift Sport, the last affordable hot hatch. All right, let's have some fun. If you miss the old days of light, manual hot hatches that didn't break the bank, meet the Suzuki Swift Sport. 129 horsepower doesn't sound like much, but remember, the car weighs just over 1,000 kilograms. That's featherweight by today's standards. This thing darts through corners like a terrier chasing a tennis ball. It's eager, responsive, and genuinely engaging to drive. No drift mode, no fake engine sounds, just you, a slick manual gearbox, and the road. You sit in tight sport seats with real bolstering, grip a chunky steering wheel, and enjoy simple analog gauges that remind you this car is made for drivers, not tech influencers. And the best part? It's cheap to run. Low insurance, minimal maintenance, and a real-world fuel average of 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Oh, and Japanese reliability. The Swift Sport is what performance driving used to be before it got buried under software and marketing. Honda CRV Hybrid, the family SUV. Finally, let's talk about a family SUV that just nails it, the Honda CRV Hybrid. It's not flashy, you won't see it in rap videos, but for people who want space, efficiency, and comfort in one package, the CRV Hybrid delivers in a big way. The full hybrid system means you get great gas mileage, around 5,500 kilometers, without ever plugging in. It switches between electric and gas power intelligently and smoothly. Inside, the new CRV is spacious, quiet, and loaded with usable features. Heated seats, adaptive cruise, large infotainment screen, digital gauge cluster, tons of USB ports, and excellent rear seat space for kids or adults. The cargo area is massive, and Honda gives you clever touches like a height-adjustable load floor and hidden storage under the trunk. And yes, 5 years of solid reliability data already backs this platform. Honda is playing the long game, and it shows. The CRV isn't trying to be hip. It's just doing the job, better than most, and that deserves respect. So there you have it, 5 vehicles that don't make the headlines, but absolutely deserve your attention. They're not about status. They're about value, function, and driving satisfaction. Whether you're a city commuter, backroad enthusiast, road tripper, or weekend warrior, one of these cars probably fits you better than you think. Which one surprised you the most? Do you own an underrated gem? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the real heroes of the road, hit that like button, subscribe for more no-fluff car content, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one. Because at the end of the day, the coolest cars aren't always the loudest. Sometimes they're just waiting quietly in the second row.